Hey, the midweek European games are back. It's that time. Some of you may be thinking, why are you so excited when your team hasn't seen Champions League so long? I'm a footballing man first, man. Obviously, you know, the big thing on the Thursday night, Europa League. Come on, you Gooners.
We're back, baby.
There's no question that it will be either Man City, that go the furthest out of the English clubs. Especially now with the introduction of Haaland, it's just looking it's crazy.
Betting right now is on City, just because of how Liverpool are struggling, really.
It's for one man and one man only. He was constructed in a lab, built by Frankenstein himself. He's got long blonde hair, standing at about 6'5" or whatever he is, and he's built like a house.
Go with Man City, simply because I think they've got the longest squad at the moment, the strongest squad. I think, especially with the whole 5-sub rule at the moment, it means that they're just gonna pick and choose, obviously, when they use their stars or not.
That was what City were missing, I think, or had been missing for their last couple of Premier League campaigns. The cutting edge, aside from, lapse of concentration and all of that, but having a focal point to get them goals when they need them.
You say it's a matter of when, and they've had plenty of chances, but I feel with them signing Haaland, that is unlocked it. That is it now. Like, that should be the final jigsaw to get them straight.
It's just that automatic and that seemingly easy. When are we going to sit there and be like, it is boring you setting up tap-ins for him?
To be honest, I want to say my club, man. I want to say Liverpool, to be honest. I want to say my club, man. I want to say Liverpool, to be honest.
What an idiot! Oh, what a loser! Good.
In the past, maybe 5 years or so, we've reached the final 3 times. And we've reached the quarterfinals, I want to say. Quarterfinals once.
I think Tottenham, I think they're going to be like the happy to be here team. Like, they'll have like a decent campaign.
In terms of Europa, obviously, I can only back my boys. I think we started the season off as I expected. Maybe not as bad with obviously some of the results in the Premier League, but I expected us to be up and down. But I do still believe we've got the best squad in terms of quality.
Definitely going with Arsenal there. We need to win. There's no two ways about it. We need to win this.
If Arsenal can obviously keep up their form, you'd say them, but that is a big if, and they're going to be doing the whole, according to the Arsenal boys, the whole 2-squad thing. Whereas United's 2 squads are bringing on Cristiano Ronaldo and players like that.
Europa League is a bit difficult, isn't it? Because teams from the Champions League that finish third, they will go down into the Europa League, or they'll play a playoff now, which is, I like that idea, to be honest. They'll play a playoff.
Arsenal and United have the same goal, and that's to reach the final. So I can see maybe one of us failing and getting knocked out in the semis, but it could be an all-English final.
Manchester United, they've got the best squad. They've got the best squad. They spend the most money. And on paper, they trounce everyone that's in that competition. So I feel that United can and probably should win the Europa League, to be honest.
Gun to my head, I'd say Arsenal, just because I've seen them hit the heights of their performances so far. But if United were to go further, would not be surprised. Also, shout out Chelsea, because they will probably be in that Europa League.
It could have happened before, but we fucked it. But then they went on to lose as well.
Even if we get top 4, we need to ensure that we're collecting the trophy for the, you know, for the players to get boosted by it. So I really look forward to that.
We're back, baby.
By definition, I think it is. I think, you know, it goes down in your club's history as a major trophy. Like, it's considered that according to the record books.
I think it is, to be honest. I think the Europa League, despite it being like the little brother, I see it as like the little brother of the Champions League, innit?
When you look in history, you know, UEFA Super Cup, all of these things, you lot used to count it. And I don't see why that should change now, right? Europa League is a major trophy that gets you in, you know, to the Champions League, so it should be highly regarded as well.
Even if you don't qualify in the top 4, you go into the Champions League next season. So I think Europa League has to, just because of that merit alone, it has to be deemed as a major trophy, because obviously the results are you go into the Champions League.
But like, it's clear that it doesn't hold anywhere near the same importance as a Champions League, and there's even a valid argument that it's less coveted than an FA Cup win or an FA Cup trophy.
Yes, you may say major, but when you know that the Champions League is next there, it's really hard to compare the two. So, you know, it's like, come on, you get rewarded for winning it to go to Champions.
I'm not just saying that because my club's in the competition, because I know the haters are going to be around me saying that, but yeah, I think it has to be deemed as a major competition.
A lot of my colleagues, Kenna, Andy, yeah, you know, they'll argue that, yeah, this is not a major trophy, but I think bar Carling Cup, you know, there's the Premier League, Champions League, Europa League, FA Cup, like I'm talking in England anyway.
Because for me, for a lot of teams, like Europe is a destination, right? It's, you know, you want to play European football. No, despite your calendar being mashed up, no team wants to not have European football on their calendar. If you miss out on the Champions League, you better go into the Europa League.
It just doesn't have that buzz, man. It doesn't even have the same buzz as an FA Cup. And really and truly, nobody wants to be travelling to Uzbekistan or any of the Kistans to watch their team play, and it just doesn't draw anywhere near the same amount of attraction as, you know, a Champions League.
But then if you win champs, you go in it again. Let's say your team finishes at bottom 4. So I don't know, man. It's a hard one to say. Like I said, you want to win trophies.
I can look at United and be like, yo, their last major trophy was the Europa League. I've got no qualms with saying that. I mean, some people have a different opinion on it, but I think it's forced. I think the Europa League can be considered a major trophy.
Again, it's hard to look past City. Like, even Guardiola mentioned in press conference, it doesn't matter because they need to go over the hump.
I think automatically you have to go with Manchester City, just because I think league form, they are the best team in the world.
I'm sorry, from England, we have to put Man City, probably the only ones in there. And then you've got Real Madrid. I feel like just how they won it last year, they just know how to turn to another gear and get it done.
It's the exact same with PSG. You look at those two squads and you'd probably think, given the way they're playing as well, like PSG's switch to a back three, City's acquisition of Haaland, you go, oh, well, yeah, it's probably very hard to look through past those two.
Mbappé, Neymar, Lionel, like, come on. You know, they look to have got their affairs in order now. You know, looking good in the league.
I've got 3 teams where I think like as a squad and as a, not really as a squad, but just like as a firepower, you know, they are my three favourites.
So my top three for this season are Real, City and Bayern.
But I'm also going to go with Madrid. I think Madrid are, they've just got the historical context behind it too. They've got the, they've got the players. Obviously, Benzema's playing out of skin at the moment.
Man, it's time for PSG to lift the big ears up. So yeah.
Man City, Real Madrid, and obviously, okay, let me go obviously Bayern. That's what I'm going to go to next.
It's going to be a Real City or Real Bayern final. I think Real will be back there again. It's just hard to see past them. Obviously, considering with the consideration that Benzema, or caveat that Benzema stays fit, because he is their talisman in every sense.
Yeah, I'm gonna go for those three. So I don't have one favourite. I have City, PSG, and Bayern Munich. The former two, of course, they're perennial bottlers in this competition. Even though they should do way better. And then Bayern Munich as well.
And then you've got teams like Liverpool who are struggling right now, but they do just covered with talent, and Champions League, the Knights under the lights, they dominate. Real Madrid, we saw it last year, their ability to pull off the miracles time and time again.
Madrid have the way of playing in the Champions League to win games, and I think if I was to choose between the two, simply because of pedigree wise, I'd probably have to go with Madrid.